What's up guys, Lat Pulldowns here. Today I'm going to show you arm wrestling training for beginners. If you're just starting out and want to get stronger and better at arm wrestling with minimum equipment but don't know how, this is the place for you. How do I know that? Because I have done it myself. I have done these exercises for years to get me where I am now. And today I'm ready to share them with you guys. Today we're gonna focus on our back pressure. We're mainly gonna work on our bicep and back muscles. At first, we're gonna do some pull-ups. You can do full range of motion or you can do partial pull-ups. Today, we're gonna do partial pull-ups because we wanna work on that arm wrestling angle, those 90 degrees and below. Let's start with overhand pull-ups and then just move forward. So we want to do it with narrow grip, like this. So the first set, you just want to do 10 pull-ups, just with your body weight, don't go anything crazy. If you can, add some weight later on, but if you can't, just work with your body weight at the start and then just gradually increase the weight as you get stronger. As I do it for many years already, I'm just gonna add 32 kilos for my second set. So that was 2 sets already. First I did with no weight, second I did with 32 kilos, and the third one I'm gonna do with 42 kilos. Again, if you cannot do it, then just don't. Do your body weight for now. Just gradually work up your power, get stronger in that position, and then when you feel like you can, do a lot of pull-ups very easily, then just add weight, 5 kilos, maybe, even less. Just gradually move up. So that was the first exercise. Second exercise is gonna be underhand pull-ups. So like this. Again, if you can, add some weight, but if you can't, then just do your body weight. Now, if the first variation was more for the top roll, the second variation is for the hook. And at least for me, the second variation with the grip like this is much more easier because then, my biceps doesn't get in the way as I go up and I can pull myself higher rather than with the overhand grip. Here, I'm gonna add the same weight as I did in the previous exercise, but also, as I mentioned, if you're just starting, just do your body weight for a couple of months, work on that angle getting tighter, and then when you start to get comfortable, then you can add a little bit of weight. In this exercise, I like to hold my thumb over the bar, like this. Not under the bar, but over the bar. And I suggest you to do the same thing. In this way, I can feel that I can engage my thumb and my forearm muscles a bit more, and just gives me a little bit more power this way. That last rep you do, try to hold this position for a couple of seconds, try to make your angle as little as possible, and just hold here 1-2 seconds and then just release. So those are our pull-ups. 3 sets of 10 reps each and we are done. When you are done with your pull-ups, it's time to move to exercise number 3, which are lat pull-downs in a narrow grip. This is a very easy exercise, but super effective for arm wrestling because it engages three main components: back, biceps or angle, and our wrist and fingers. We want to pull all these angles towards us to get ourselves as tight as possible as we would in the arm wrestling match. Also, you want to hold that last rep, last position for a couple of seconds before you release the weight. So I'm going to do 2 more sets and then move to the next exercise. Also, to make this exercise more arm wrestling specific, you can always add fat grips to the handle just to put more stress on your wrist and your forearm muscles. But if you don't have fat grips, that's fine as well. You can do this way. So this was the exercise number 3. Let's move on to the next one. So we do 4 sets of 12 reps for the lat pulldowns, and the 4th exercise is going to be simple preacher curls on a bench with the dumbbell in hammer position. But we will work not the full range of motion, but from 90 degrees up. So arm wrestling range of motion. So this exercise we're going to do 4 sets of 10 reps. Also, don't rush with the weights. If you are a beginner, start with small weight, 10 kilos, maybe 20 kilos, and then just gradually move your way up as you get stronger and used to these arm wrestling angles and not full range of motion. There are 2 mistakes you can make in this exercise. First one, you are doing the bicep curls like this. So the all force goes into the elbow. You see, my forearm is completely perpendicular with the floor, so there is no tension on the biceps actually. What you want to do, you want to bring the angle down so it's parallel to the floor, and then from this position do movements with your bicep up here. That's the first mistake. The second mistake is this one. When you are doing your bicep curls, you're curling, and then you start to get tired, and your wrist starts to drop like this. You see? You have to be able to keep your wrist straight or slightly up, and then work your angle. Don't let your wrist to break like this. So try to hold your wrist straight and work from there. Now let's get to the fifth exercise, which is gonna be pronation. So you wanna take your strap, take your chain, attach free weight to it, and perform pronation movement over the thumb, like this. In this exercise you don't want to rush anything, just controlled movements up and down with your wrist. Hold 1 second at the top and then do the next rep. And hold this position at the end for a couple of seconds. In this exercise it's really important to hold your thumb inside your palm and your wrist a little bit curled in. And don't let the strap to slip down of your finger, of your thumb, so you wouldn't injure it accidentally. So this next set I'm going to show you what is the wrong way to do this exercise. See where the strap is? It's on the joint of my thumb. And as I do the curl, it slips down. It really puts too much stress on my thumb, which is unnecessary. And also you can see that my wrist is straight, which is also not ideal. You want it to be curled in a little bit. Now the correct way to do it. Take the strap as far as you can get over your thumb. Grab your thumb and hold on to that thumb. And really hold on to that strap. Now come to the table, a little bit curled in, and bam, bam. Hold it. And that is the incorrect and correct way to do this exercise. Naturally, with the weights increasing, it will put more stress on your thumb, but obviously, as you work on this movement and you get used to the angle and the weights, you will strengthen this position and you will be able to hold your strap without it breaking your thumb. This is the fourth set with 42 kilos, and I'm gonna do one more set of this exercise. This exercise is done. 5 sets of 10 reps and you should be good. Let's move on to the last exercise. And on to the last exercise, exercise number 6. This exercise is going to be with a rubber band, bicep curls through pronation. take the band, put it in your palm like this, like that, and when you lift your biceps, perform little pronation movement like this with your wrist. Also keep your wrist a little bit bent, not straight, but a little bit bent inwards, and then perform lifts like this. In this variation we want to do full range of motion just to finish off the workout, get the extra blood pumping in your veins and your muscles. So in this exercise, you want to pull the band to the level of your chin and then release it. And obviously, if you take the band closer to the end, it's going to be easier. And if you take the band further from the end, it's going to be a lot harder. So this is a great way as a beginner to do this exercise. The tension changes all the time, so you can't accidentally injure yourself and overwork your muscles and tendons. And we do 4 sets of 12 reps of this exercise just to finish off the workout. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and got some valuable tips for all the beginners out there. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe for more arm wrestling related content. That's it for me today. See you in the next one.